Oh wait, no, that's so switch that. That should be the rebel. And we'll just have to resize them. And then go to player 1 and do the same thing. Yeah, you'll have to change the size. I just drag the little window things. And then use the stupid alt thing. So player 1 window cap. Just double click and then switch it to Imperial 3. Yep. Cool. Stu's jumping in.
Stu and Scotty Salami. We should be able to get 3 people going on this one.
And somebody can monitor the chat on that laptop.
Yeah, I can look at the chat every now and then. And
all right,
I think what Brody had done is he used this left bar to slide it over so that it like cut off the edges. Well, that's weird. Why is he doing that? Because he had managed to like cut off the edges like that extra space.
Figured none of you guys are going to drop.
Oh, yeah, it'll work.
Just to be comfortable with something.
I'm packing up as soon as you
Eric already talking about just packing up and taking his templates and going.
All right, so welcome to the final 4 of the top 8.
Yeah, on this feed we've got Curtis and Josh. Josh is flying the triple X7 Defenders. We've got Vess, Ryad, and a Glaive, all with crack shot, which is pretty nasty.
And all with X7s, but that's it, really.
Still, they're hard to take down, but
Oh, yeah.
Curtis has got a fairly good answer to it. He's got Miranda with homing missiles that he can use Miranda's ability to bump up to 5 dice homing missiles.
Horrifying.
Yeah. And then he's got Kanan, which can reduce their attacks down, which is just
Annoying.
insult to injury.
And anti-pursuit lasers, too, so he can throw Kanan out there in the middle.
Yep. Tends to work pretty well. And, defenders also don't like anti-pursuit lasers.
So there's Scott. Get a 3-man going. And Paul jump in too. Might as well. Get a little expert. Get a little expert.
Somebody who actually knows what they're
Somebody
doing.
who made the top cut.
Alright, so we just got some...
Prizes got distributed early.
Ooh,
Everybody's
all
breaking
right,
out
can use
the
these
new
bright
hotness.
templates. How do you feel about these templates? I think they're kind of boring.
Oh, you can talk about the templates. I realized I forgot to reset the ship stats, so...
Yeah, they're just kind of plain. They're like really like just pastel-y orange with not a lot of marking on them. I wouldn't say no to them, of course, if I made top 4, but I don't know. I like the translucent ones a little more. And the ones at Worlds this year were awesome with the gold trim and like the transparent clear plastic.
What are the ship stats for the K-Wing?
5 hull, 4 shields.
4K. 5.
And then just 3s all
Yeah,
around.
I remember that one.
If you would like Brody to rule on that, you are more than welcome to. No, I can see the other.
The dice this time around are
That's
really
better.
cool, though. We've got a set right here. I really like the glitter.
It's
And
sparkly.
Hopefully they roll better than the ones from last year.
You all and your dice superstitions.
It's not superstition. They consistently roll bad to the point where I choose to use them when rolling over obstacles or bombs.
Alright, so it looks like Josh is turning in to maybe try and burn down Miranda if he can get 3 arcs.
I think that's the right move, honestly. In this list, you want to take Miranda down first. Those homing missiles can really ruin your day. If you can get in the range bubble and just deal with the primary, that's ideal. Of course, she's going to move afterwards, so she's probably going to fire off a homing missile this round.
Right.
Unless he does the 1 forward creep, and then he's going to have to wait till next round, in which case probably can get in the bubble with the 5 straight.
But if he can get rid of Miranda, even though Kanan's got TLT and
Creeping
extra
forward.
Dice in the primary attack, they've all got higher pilot skill.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter because he's got the long-range scanners. So he gets a target lock on whatever he wants. And if I'm Curtis, I say Ryad.
Yeah, probably.
And Kanan just kind of flanking the board right now, but probably going to hard turn in here soon, or at least bank in this round to get a nice flanking shot.
That or
Just
may turn,
broadside.
or if they turn in hard to try and punish with 4 dice if they keep all the defenders in formation there.
Yeah.
Or skirt and just use TLT to try to ping them down.
I mean, he wants to get in close to use his ability. He also wants to just run in the middle of everything so he can force anti-pursuit lasers.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm Josh,
If I say so.
Yeah.
no,
no,
go for it.
go ahead.
We got Paul with us here.
So the only hard turn with the ghost is 2. That's white, right?
Yeah.
So is that gonna? If he, I mean, kind of has to do that, but does that get in the way of that rock coming up?
It puts him in a bad spot for the next turn, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Plus, he wouldn't be able to focus up for that Kanan ability.
right, and Josh is gonna have to decide whether to go for Miranda or the ghost this next turn.
Although, one thing about Curtis's Kanan here is that he does have Ray Crew, and he has been banking focus every round so far,
Oh, that's
It's
true.
true.
which leaves him more options. If it's me, I kind of expect the fast forward from the X7s
Going
this
after
round,
Miranda.
and closing that gap so that she can't shoot the missiles. So I would go
They
for
have
a soft
5
bank.
forward, right?
Yeah.
I'd go for maybe a
It's-
2 bank or something like that, and then get a broadside shot and potentially reduce down an
Yeah.
attack.
It's a tough choice because
Oh, he's going
took
for
the
hard
2.
turn.
if you go after Miranda has a chance to be able to slam out of the way, and then they've got Ghost right behind them the entire
Yeah.
time.
That's true.
Whereas if they go, they're just going forward, kind of playing.
Okay, so yeah.
So that way,
what the slowest
even if
she could
Miranda
do is a
slams,
1
they might
straight,
still have arc
and
on
then
her.
she'll probably get a missile off. But she could take a lot of hurt if she sticks with a missile shot this round.
Yeah, if she slams 3 left and then slams 3 left again. But defenders are so good; they can just K-turn
Yeah,
with
and
no
then
stress,
they'll
and then
be
they're in
right
great
behind her.
position for.
And then she can't turn around for that missile shot. She'll have to take several turns.
Yeah.
So she's going to have to rely on TLT more.
I'm gonna see if that red defender has arc on the Ghost.
And can you see which pilot the red defender is?
Yeah, I think it's Ryad.
Okay.
Because I played him the last couple of weeks when he was practicing. I think he usually makes the red one Ryad.
Okay.
Like the art.
Ryad the red.
It's like the art. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. So the middle one is rushing forward. Is that
Okay.
Desiree?
So the red one is Countess,
Okay.
and it looks like Countess doesn't have a shot on the Ghost,
Okay.
And
but barely. I could be wrong because it's so close. But
it's looking more like he might rush the other 2 and had to slow Ryad down because of the asteroid right there.
Yeah, could be. Maybe he's trying to force this choice of, do I take this missile shot at Ryad because she's not going to be able to shoot at the other 2, or do I force him to slam away
Yeah.
and disengage?
yeah, it looks like a 3 bank might now get bumped, huh?
Yeah.
So
Overall, I think this is a pretty good play on Josh's part.
yeah, he's in good position.
So she is creeping forward. This is what he was doing in his game against me, so not too surprising. But looks like definitely 1 range 1, possibly 2 range 1 shots.
Yeah.
If he
Which
slams,
is
he
not good
can
for
maybe
Miranda.
get out of 1 arc, but he's still
Especially
going to take 2.
considering he
And then he wouldn't be able to return fire.
Yeah.
he's going to be tempted at least to spend a shield to make it a 5-die homing missile. And if he does that, then that's 1 less shield, which is immediately discouraged from doing that. So
Yeah,
Miranda's
he's
gonna
got-
shoot first. So
There were 5 red die right there.
I guess he went for it. Okay, let's see here. So looks like
Looks
a
like-
couple of shields coming off.
Ryad lost.
Oh, and a hull. Oh, got a crit in.
Got a
Interesting choice.
So Josh evaded 1.
Who's that die cocked?
Doesn't look like Josh took any shields that time.
I wouldn't really expect to at this point, but he does get the fire control system,
Mm-hmm.
which is maybe just what he was going for.
Josh only rolled 2 dice that time, so we did get Kanan's ability triggered on
Spending the
Ryad.
target lock here. Rerolling 2 of them. And crack shot, no crack shot. Let me go look at some life totals here.
Yeah, and crack shots too. Thanks. So, good turn for defender, even though one took, 5-die homing missile to the face.
Miranda's down to one hull.
One hull
Vesser's
Miranda.
the only one who's used his crack shot.
Okay. That was a very pivotal
I think
turn.
that was.
And Vessery has used crack shot.
And I mean, Miranda's gonna try to slam away this next round, but chances are one of those defenders will catch her.
Oh yeah, their K turn gives them an action.
Got a commercial going here on the feed. When the hell does that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, it says the audio levels are low.
Is that what people in the chat are saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanan Miranda can win this. At this point, I don't think so. But it's always possible.
Even if Miranda slams away, she can't regenerate shields unless she's attacking. So she can't just go hide.
Right.
Yeah. So, have we adjusted the mic level? Maybe we just gotta lean in
I think we
closer.
just have to hold our faces in closer. We're also only about 15 feet from this table, so we're not trying to talk too loud about their game.
Yeah. So we got some dials going on here. I mean, I foresee a couple of K turns out of those lead defenders. Ryad maybe does either
I
a
don't
K
think
or a
I don't think
three
Ryad
hard
can go
around.
straight. Ryad might clip that.
She might just do it
asteroid.
anyway.
It's true.
Although she is
the damaged
the
one.
softened up one.
Yeah.
But
Thanks, Paul.
I mean, based on the alignment of the nubs, you might actually be able to K and avoid the rock.
Might be.
It looks like the template could easily fit for Ryad to
Okay.
go through.
And in that case, she might do a
Oh yeah, Death
might even do a
Star
shorter
leaning
K
into the
turn,
camera right
maybe a
here.
3K.
Sorry, Josh.
I mean, it's me too. Maybe like a 3K out of Ryad even for blocking purposes. Especially since she's got 0 pilot skill now.
Oh, that's right. I can update that. Not that it mattered a whole lot.
But, you know, if Josh had initiative, then Ryad's going to move first.
And Ryad has that crit though too to
Yeah.
move first.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in prime position. Ooh, she is doing the 3K, just like I was hoping.
That's gonna be close. I don't know if that makes it.
Oh, is she going to bump into the
And if she lands on a
the
rock,
colonel?
Got that crazy magnet action going.
Ooh, look at that.
so it doesn't make it.
What are we doing here? Are we just going to slide it up?
Looks like it.
Well, Curtis needed a lot to go right. Good start.
Yep.
So he's parked on that, just that little sliver of rock there. And could potentially
Rolling. It's too shiny.
Looks
like
like
it
a
took
damage.
damage.
That is rough.
Oop, not 0.
No
Worst thing
shot.
that could happen to Ryad right there.
Yeah.
She does get the evade
And she's
though,
not
'cause
gonna
it
be
was a
able to
3.
shoot.
Although, she's inside the TLT for Kanan and looks like outside the arc, so she might live for another turn.
Right.
So there's no auto blaster.
It's TLT on Kanan, right?
Okay.
Not Auto Blaster.
Yeah. Sky was running the accuracy corrector auto blast.
Okay.
But this is just a TLT. Miranda, depending on what she gets here, she might opt for a primary against Ryad or a TLT just to finish off that last hull.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, that means she's not slamming. And she's going to take more shots. But she is going to shoot first. She's got 1 hull. Maybe she just takes this opportunity to try to take Ryad off before she gets killed.
So the ghost has a good shot on the target lock defender.
Yep.
Yeah, and that could be pretty nasty. Got, of course, another 4K here.
Shocked, I tell you. Shocked.
Classic.
No one expects the Defender 4K, except everybody does.
I mean, it's just too good to pass up.
This is the true moment of truth, though.
Alright, let's see what she's doing.
Looks like there's crits on Miranda too. Looks like a crit token hanging out there.
No, that's his 3PO token.
Oh, it's the
he
3PO
remembers
token.
to
Okay.
use it.
Okay.
It's all face down damage out there.
Okay.
It's the cool curled paw 3PO token we got at the Utah Cup.
Okay.
Alright. Never joust defenders. Too true, Kenny. Yeah, trading a defender for Miranda is definitely the winning strategy since there are so many points on there. Alright, Miranda's just going for it. And she is going to shoot first. So, my guess here is either a focus or a target lock and just take that primary shot at Ryad. Ryad's still got the evade. So, it could potentially not pay off.
Potential for Ryad to live.
So can a ghost take on 2 defenders? That's what the...
Fully loaded defenders? I'm guessing not. Although, Kanan is also untouched, I think.
If Miranda can kill Ryad and then he can, put a couple hits on one of the defenders with the TLT.
He's choosing to slam.
Oof.
It's a shocker.
Hoping to just save Miranda for one more engagement because that does put her out of range of the other 2. She was going to die that turn.
If that lead defender in the back, though, has just barely enough arc, though, this could be doom.
Yep.
Right, because...
So, I mean, the defender in the back, who I think is probably Vesser.
Oh no, now the Death Star's firing its laser.
He's gonna take a good shot at the ghost there. Peel a few shields off.
Oh, it doesn't look like that. Trying to determine if that lead defender has a shot.
Is that the range 2 template or the range 3?
Looks like 2.
Yeah, let's check for range on Miranda, guys. Because if you've got it, that is the answer. You do not want that many points of Miranda getting away for the rest of the game.
Oh, it's out.
Ooh.
Although if there's 2 defenders, those ships can catch a Miranda.
Yeah, they could, but they'd have to sort of devote a turn or 2 to doing that. And in the meantime, take some damage from the ghost.
Josh might be content to try and let Miranda run, as long as she's not part of the engagement and deal with the ghost.
And at this point in the tournament, you're not so much concerned with points.
Yeah.
But if you're Curtis with that Kanan, I'm thinking probably a hard 2 to the left next round. Get those anti-pursuit in there.
Looks like the ghost had to do a hard 1, so the ghost is stressed.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like the defender avoided all 4 hits from the ghost that time.
Which, shocking.
Did neither of those defenders have shots on the ghost?
Did Miranda not fire, or did she not
slammed.
hit? Oh,
Miranda
right, she
slammed.
slammed, that's right. So, leaving Ryad on the board there, which is...
I guess neither defender had a shot.
Seriously dangerous territory.
I don't know why this back one didn't ever roll dice.
I mean, she's PS0, so chances are she doesn't make it through the next round. But without having a rear arc on that ghost, if she does like a 5k this time around, she's gonna get...
Josh knows that the ghost is stressed. Does he use that PS0 to try and bump the ghost into a situation where the other defenders can get away?
Yeah. I mean, prime blocking.
So many
possibilities. She could even just one bank, which she's doing
2 straight.
It's probably a K. 2K. So no evade token, but she's probably not going to take a shot unless those 2 defenders move and that ghost 5Ks.
Yeah. Which I don't expect.
Does the ghost move after? Well, the ghost can't 5K
right.
because
it's stressed.
Yeah, because they are PS6, so they are going to move after. So maybe he was planning on a bigger move and Curtis turns in around the rock to try to get those anti-pursuit lasers, but if this block is happening, then that's not going to work.
Nope. Putting the target lock out for Vessery, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Does he clear that? I don't know.
That's
I don't know if
close.
he wants to clear it though, does he?
He may not
Well,
want to.
if he gets in the way, he could anti-pursuit laser those 2 defenders.
Oh, that's true. It's not a bad strategy when these defenders have focus and evades.
Doesn't
Ooh,
looks like it
doesn't
cleared.
fit. All right, let's put some train tracks out there.
And Josh got the block.
Good job.
Looks like
Is
we got the
another
TO
commercial
over
coming on
there.
the feed here. We got some sort of pausing going on.
I think it's that's connected to a separate network. It has to refresh sometimes. If you just need to reload the page.
Yeah, looks like it's back on.
We're not missing anything. We're just train tracking. What is happening?
He moved the asteroid as the
Oh, okay.
I was trying to say I wasn't going to hit it. Yeah, Ryad landed on it, so they can kind of tell where it is based
I'm
on.
gonna check on the other table while they're straightening this situation.
Alright. See how that Dangaroo IG battle's going. Doing some X-Wing surgery here. Yeah, I mean, depending on how fast those defenders move, this could be a serious broadside from the Ghost. 5 dice. He's probably still got a focus banked on Ray, so he's got that to help him out.
Yeah, and he has a target lock on the other one.
Because in performing that block, he may have blocked the rear defender back there.
He's chasing Miranda.
Is that a 5 or a 4? Looks like a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well force Miranda to keep running instead of taking TLT shots.
All right, so at our other table, Dengaroo versus the VI robots. It's just about over. There's one robot left with no shields, and I think the Dengaroo player has maybe lost 1 shield. Sorry, Paul.
I wanted him
That is
to
rough.
take it home since he beat me.
Dangaroo is just, it's nasty against those high agility ships.
Yep.
I think my list would have matched up well against Stengaroo too.
I was wanting
I
to
think
see
so.
that.
Yeah. Especially if you can start stressing Manaroo. Ooh, he's gonna get through. Very nice. No shots from the Ghost, looks like, and just
Ghost might have a range 2 on the outer one, or maybe not.
might have the TLT shot at the outer one there. Probably.
So
But this is
It's
gonna
gonna be
force
close,
this is gonna
actually.
force Miranda to slam away or take a TLT shot and die.
yeah. Even though Dennis lost in the Final Four, still a good day for him. He
Yeah.
gets the late night call to, hey, people can't make it, so you're the number 8 spot. And then, once again, no offense, Paul, knocks off the number 1 seed.
It's okay.
It was a
He
very
deserved
entertaining
it.
game.
He deserved it.
That's how it goes. I've made top 8 once, and I was bottom seed, so I got matched up against the top seed, and it was just hard.
Looks like he barely misses the debris.
Yeah. It's gonna make next round pretty tricky, though. He's not gonna be able to hard turn and then slam away. He's gonna have to bank and then maybe bank again. Either way, those defenders they're gonna be catching up within the next round or 2. Or maybe they just K-turn and go back after Kanan.
Yeah. Can you see how much time is left over on that computer?
Just under 48 minutes left.
Okay. You know, if I'm playing this triple defender list, I think I let Miranda hide over there, and I try and get some guns on Kanan.
Mm-hmm. And if she comes back into the engagement, you just finish her off.
But then again, there's a reason I'm not playing today.
Well, I mean, you didn't get to play yesterday.
That's
you
true.
had other things you had to do.
But,
so who
you
knows
know,
what would happen.
even if I did play yesterday, I wouldn't make it in the top 8. So
Not with that attitude.
So who do you guys think Dengaroo would rather match up against?
I mean, Dinger's proven that she can beat defenders.
But I also know that Eric, the Dengaroo pilot, has lost to trip defenders as well.
Yeah.
He does not like going against crack shot defenders.
No, the crack shot added on there is pretty hard for Dengar. Although, I don't know. Those 5 dice attacks, even against Dengar, could potentially be really bad.
I think the matchup that Dengaroo wants is triple defenders.
Okay, what do we got going on here? Looks like there was no shooting that round.
Boring.
So, Ryad definitely doesn't want to do the 2K.
We know for a fact that will not end well.
She could probably get away with the 3. What does Kanan do here? Not in good position to do.
He's still stressed because he
Yeah.
tried a too hard turn last time.
Not really going to be able to get those anti-pursuit lasers this next round. It's not going to happen.
Does Kanan go straight and clear the stress and hope for a TLT shot, or try the too hard in again to get the primary?
Yeah, he knows that.
Well, he's going to move before those defenders, so
That's
he's
true, he
not
can't
gonna be
too
able
hard
to
in.
turn in really effectively. He might just have to 2-bank, clear stress, or something like that.
Josh, we can see your dial.
I don't know, with Ryad, do you maybe like 1-bank right and just stay where you are?
That's not a bad idea.
Well, anti-pursuit lasers might kill it.
Oh, yep. Correction, that is a bad idea. Which I think is what Josh just rolled for. Because Josh just
Oh
rolled
yeah,
a die.
because he was, and Kanan's now moving.
Yeah, so I think he did go for it.
So
And
he
Either
gambles, but
ballsy or he forgot about anti-pursuit lasers.
either way, he lived.
Is he gonna have a shot? I don't think so.
Oh my goodness.
Won't this time, but he'll
No,
be
he's not going to get TLT.
inside the TLT bubble.
Ryad is safe again.
Yeah, because Ghost, they can have Auto Blaster as well as TLT. That
It's
would
true.
come in handy here.
I got templates, guys. Yeah, everybody else. I think they'll be surprised when they see
So he did go for the stress clearing. Although next round he's still not in a great position.
Yeah.
He could too hard in and get the stress from the debris.
Right, and with the fire control as well as the banked the
Yeah.
focus tokens, you don't really care about stress as much as maybe.
That's true.
Still going after Miranda? Or is that a K?
That wasn't a K turn.
All right, so he's on the hunt.
I think he's counting on going fast, and if he does get hit with a TLT, tokens being able to keep him.
Yeah, I mean next round, so Miranda's probably going to be able to slam out of this. But next
maybe
round,
not the
those
next
those
round.
fast turns to the right,
Mm-hmm.
keep the pressure on Miranda, force her to continue to not engage.
He just wants a shot.
Ooh, he's doing the barrel roll. If he can.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, how'd it go? Oh,
First joust, I got 7 damage on IGB.
7 damage in the very first engagement on a Brobot will result in a bad day. And then I heard you say you had to go to work now, so that's like the ultimate punishment.
It's okay. I didn't think I was going to play today, so it's actually kind of a reward.
Fair enough.
So, plus lunch is at noon, so I'll probably get there and go to lunch.
Nice.
Have fun, you guys. See you later.
see you, Dennis.
Yeah.
Later.
I guess he French fried when he should have pizzaed.
Oh, if you French fry when you should pizza, you're gonna have a bad time.
So we went
was that
two straight past the debris, so he could too hard for a slam, but I don't think that's gonna get him away.
It'll be close.
It'll be really close.
He could
But
try
if
and
that little back end clips and
he could try and regenerate a shield here and hope that
help the extra
He's-
agility from the
Mhm.
debris,
debris in range 3.
I guess that's possible. It's a tough decision.
I swear those bottom two debris and asteroids do not look like
These
range
two.
1.
Yeah, they look
That
like they're
looks
too
like-
close to each other. Well, maybe they're not.
Well, I mean, this ship base is 2, so would 2.5 fit? I don't know.
All right, so he did choose to regenerate one shield with a 2 dice TLT attack.
He's really banking on being in range of 1 defender, but not 2.
Yep. Which I don't know if he'll be able to pull that off and attack
I
next
think he
round.
might be in range of both of them. And 2 agility versus crack shot is not a good bet.
Only one of those has crack shot.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's probably all you'll
Does
need.
the back one make it? If the back one makes it,
I think
No
the back
hope.
one did.
yeah, no hope for Miranda.
Didn't really see the rolls. 3 dice. Oof.
Looks like a focus.
Crack shot. Oh.
I,
Crap.
I heard a crack shot. Yep.
Wow. Probably wishing he slammed. Or wait, is he still alive? He's still on the board.
I guess he lost that shield.
Oh, lost the shield. Okay.
There's that rebel regen.
And perhaps the back defender didn't
Oh,
have
and the
range.
front defender hasn't shot yet.
So there's the TLT
But
coming
why
from-
hasn't the front defender shot yet? Kanan shouldn't be going before both of them.
I think it was only the front defender that
Looks
could
like
shoot.
he took a shield off
Shield off of.
that one.
Okay.
Whatever's on the furthest right. Whoops.
Okay. What do we got here? We're getting some totals updated.
The glaive lost 1.
So
Okay.
the glaive is 1 shield down. No biggie.
And did the glaive? I think the glaive used its crack shot, right?
Yes. Countess Ryad, the only one with crack shot left.
Even if Miranda gets to regenerate a shield this turn, I don't know how Miranda can make it out of this one alive.
Yeah, I mean,
Being stuck
three
in the
hard,
corner of the
three
board.
hard in with those defenders.
Mhm.
Miranda could anticipate that and maybe do like a 1 bank and hope to stay out of arc.
I think the back one will still.
Yeah. The
Cash.
back one, I think 3 bank, and then
Mhm.
you cover a nice wide net.
And Josh
Miranda's
obviously
gone.
is a good enough player to consider that.
Yeah. With Ryad, I might even just try to keep following Kanan to stay in the bubble. I might do a 3 hard to the left.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't hit the ghost.
Looks like he
Went
did a
with
3 bank.
then
And he might barrel
maybe a
roll.
barrel roll here.
Yeah. Try to barrel roll in. No, he looks like he took a
no.
focus.
But he is potentially still in that bubble. Maybe not. But he's landed on the debris, so no action there.
Oh, for sure. It's 38 minutes.
How much?
38 minutes.
38 minutes. 38 minutes. That's not pretty good.
Okay, so he's taking the
Ooh,
bank with
he's
the
gonna
lead.
land on the debris, or is he going to clear it?
I think he's going to clear it. He might take the hard
So,
turn with the back defender.
What I'm thinking here is either barrel roll or
Actually, great.
just the hard turn with that other
Mhm.
defender.
Sure have enough people.
Looks like he's thinking about it.
And I might do a barrel roll back to cover a wider net here.
And looks like that's what Josh is doing.
Yeah.
I guess Curtis is cool just pushing around a base and not putting the ghost back on.
Yeah, I mean, that thing's so wobbly. You can
Yeah.
never get that thing to stay on. Now, if only defenders had a boost.
Those were 3 banks, right?
Yeah, they were both 3 banks.
So,
which I kind of
is he gonna?
expected
Okay,
at least
there he
one remembered
remembered to
hard turn
put
there.
his tokens out.
Guess we'll have to see what Curtis chose here. I'm thinking probably a too hard, and then maybe a too hard again to force a bump on one of them and get out of arc of the other one.
Looks like he's just going suicide.
Oh no, he went the other
Or
way.
he's hoping another too hard will clear?
No, there's no way.
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, I could be wrong.
Guess he's just gonna try to get the last shot off.
If he can
Looks like-
chip off a shield or two, you know.
Regen to
No,
shield.
he regen, so he's
He's
going
thinking
for
he's gonna win.
surviving. I don't think he's gonna fit on the board next round.
Oh, I'm gonna get a closer look.
Thank you. That's interesting. Fooled us.
Kenny says he thinks Curtis spent his focus twice. Well, guess it's a little late.
Looking live, it looks like there's a better chance than what I'm seeing on the screen.
Okay.
So he might be able to fit with another hard turn next round.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Miranda just has the 2 hard turn, but it's like
still, I mean, that lead defender could just hard left 3, force a slam. The other one could even just like 1 hard left and just cast that net.
Looks like Josh spent a focus on an attack.
Yeah, I mean, that's if Miranda survives this round. Again, rolling 3 defense dice with Miranda.
Looks
That is
like
just
Miranda survived.
insane.
oh,
And is
that range 1?
I think Ryad's in the bubble. So no shot from Kanan, but he's going to reduce the attack down. So it's going to be 2 dice.
Debating whether he's going to
We got a
spin the
little bit
target
of
lock.
freezing here.
No, I think Josh just holds really still when he's playing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Because it's happened a couple times. I'm like, no, I think we're still live.
Let's see. I wonder if any damage
I'll go
went
check.
through on that ghost. Because it would have been obstructed. Range 2. Okay, dials are going down fast.
Looks like there's 4 shields left on the ghost.
4 shields left on the ghost. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, what does Ryad do here?
Brad's moving before the ghost, so she could try to block him on the.
It's true. She
On a
could
rock.
do. I wonder if she can get away with not hitting that debris with like a 2 bank maybe. 1 bank would probably clear, but I don't know if she'd have the room to do a barrel roll. And I guess it also depends on what Kanan's doing. He's stressed. He could probably do a hard right 2 and keep the stress,
2
but
shields
not
on Miranda.
2 shields on Miranda.
That's what's out there.
So Josh didn't do any damage that round?
Guess
I don't
not.
think he had. Maybe he just had 1 shot, but it was through debris, range
Yeah.
3.
Ooh, did he just go for the straight?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice call because he's either going to land on there, bump him onto the asteroid, or he's going to have a nice range 1 shot on him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Bumping
on
him on
that
the
asteroid. No shot. Oh, look at that fishtail. Put down the templates. You gotta put down those train tracks, man. hold that rock. There we go. It's like they're listening.
Oh, the angle's gonna determine it, but yeah, I don't think there's any way out of it.
Yeah. Raya definitely the surprising MVP here.
Yeah, just
Like-
one hole. Kanan just wants to use her TLT on
Just
her.
switch strategy. Now she's the designated blocker.
Anti-pursuit this.
Yeah, and next round, I mean, probably just one bank. Be in good blocking position.
Yeah, cause oh man, that stress is still on the ghost.
Still on there.
What's still alive?
Everything.
Wow.
Ryad's been at one hull since the opening engagement with a damaged cockpit, and she's just been blocking the ghost every round or staying in the bubble.
Oh, so Kanan isn't able to get focus tokens?
No, and now she's blocked him onto a rock, and he's still stressed.
Ooh. That's killer. How much hits?
They're just-
How much life
they're
left on
just-
Kanan?
Working out the minutiae
Kanan only
here.
has 2 shields down, but Miranda,
Is
after
that
the
a-
initial engagement, was at 1 hole, but now she has 2 shields
Okay,
after
of course.
several rounds,
Sure, but still.
she's-
which
So
is tough to do against
She's
defenders.
stuck in the corner there, so she's just very, very few places to run.
Okay.
Oh, they're having a
Yeah.
pretty difficult time figuring
So
this
this
out.
is just a slugfest.
So now they're gonna mark the.
Oh, jeez.
I
This is-
don't know if that
I
was
don't.
necessary.
Yeah, I don't really think we needed that.
Cause yeah, you could put that down, but guess he's really hoping that the angle might not land on the asteroid.
I don't think there's any way out of that. Yeah, I really think those two larger obstacles are way too close together.
Yeah,
Like-
that doesn't look like. Look at that. That's
Still working out this bump. Oh, we're measuring the distance between the. Oh God! And now we're moving the ghost off. This has become so much more complicated. For those just tuning in, welcome back to Figuring Out a Bump. I think we've been doing it for
5 minutes later.
5 minutes now, yeah. Alright, have we rolled for damage yet on the rock? There we go, looks like a nothing. Okay. Is that the glaive or is that Vessery? Get this first defender. He's just going for it.
Is that debris?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Miranda's gonna have to slam away if she wants to live through that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way she can slam out of that. Or I don't know. I guess 2 and 2, depending on where the other one goes.
Yeah,
2 hard
it's,
turns
it's
and 2 again.
possible, but I don't think it's likely.
If she lives, I want to get up close and see it
Another
live
3 hard there.
for this Miranda 2 hard.
See if it stays on. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Is Miranda going to stay on the board? And is she going to be able to get away from those defenders? And she's going to be at range 1. Alright. Hold it. Oh.
I moved it back about, yeah. It was easy pressure and you don't want to. Yeah, that was. It looks like. I mean, with that much space, even if you move it,
hear them talking. Trying to figure it out. Oh, it got bumped before the movement. Did it get bumped before the movement?
Yeah, Curtis tried to do the reach around the table, which bumped. So then, but there was a little bit of space after, so I think that it was good. But
Still, you're gonna deal with
you
you're
don't
gonna
wanna
deal with
bump
these
something like
shots
that.
here, and he's going for the focus instead of slamming.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been out.
Yeah, I think this is the last hurrah for Miranda here.
Yep. Hope to get a couple damage through. So regen a shield, right?
Right. All right, so we're up to 4 total life on Miranda.
Yep.
Because that's Miranda. But we've also got 6, potentially 7 dice coming at her. No more crack shots, though.
That's right.
Have you guys ever seen anybody do that good?
No, that was amazing.
25 minutes.
25 minutes left in the round. 25 minutes to take down this ghost. And if the bumps take 5 minutes each go around, then
Hopefully they won't all be as complicated as that last one. Hopefully.
all right, what do we get here? 2?
Where's the 2 dice from?
Where's 2 dice coming from? There's no way that's range 3.
Two dice to get a shield back? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, he rolled
With
2
Miranda?
greens with Miranda.
It was a range 3 shot.
Oh wow.
What?
So she's down to the 1.
Oh my gosh.
So she's
got
just
the
got the hull,
shields.
huh? And that's all shots?
And did he deal any damage to those to the defender?
So
I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't check the defenders.
So, if I'm that lead defender that's stressed, they don't have the time mark too.
They don't.
The glaive has 0 shields, and Vessery lost a shield.
Okay.
So Miranda's definitely.
Miranda the Point
Miranda
Fortress.
has C3PO. That's why. She's
That
more durable.
has helped survive, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how in the world. She went through 2
That's the
defenders.
answer right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Zuckist the 3PO yesterday against him, and he re-rolled it into an evade.
Ah, damn it.
It was the only shot I had.
So even Ryad's hoping to get in on the action.
Well, she's also
Miranda
looking for
might
that
be able to
block
kill.
on Kanan.
But yeah, then Miranda can't shoot one of the other defenders.
Yeah, it'll force Miranda to choose. She'll probably go after Ryad.
And Ryad has a decent chance of blocking the ghost if he was hoping to get the ghost in the action.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no way. There's not a lot of options.
So
But
she's going for the
loses
stress
the
clearing.
stress.
Yeah.
Clear.
Right.
Miranda might get blocked here.
Oh, and that would just be beautiful.
If the other one turns in, Miranda just goes slow though.
I might do like a 1 bank with that defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
would
think. Oh,
Do they have 1 banks?
they do.
They do.
Oh wow. I never played defenders.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
I never played
Miranda
Gatewings.
can stay behind him.
Jeez.
So we'll see what Curtis dialed in.
Not what I
Because Josh didn't
expected
really have
from
too many
Josh.
great options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to let that one
one
trail.
Maybe at this point he's just going for the half points on Kanan?
He was just made aware of the time, yeah.
Because it's not too difficult to get half points on the
And
ghost.
25 minutes is still a lot of time.
Yeah.
Next
As
round.
long as we don't have
Well, we've
cluster
got
jams
Miranda
like that
back
last
down
one.
to
Yeah.
1.
I don't know what the discussion is now.
It's a lot of deliberation here. Oh, he's deciding on an action for the second.
Focus or target lock.
Interesting.
It's good.
Yeah.
You would have hated to try to outrun him and then land right in front of him.
Yeah. Taking the focus. Gonna get a
Oh,
shield
he's gonna
back.
be able to kill Countess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Countess is
Oh, no,
tokened
he's
up.
going for shields. Or no, on the first one, he's gonna get the fire control for the next one.
Looks like Ryad lived.
He didn't move the fire control?
Well,
Does
the
he-
Miranda
does he
doesn't have.
Oh yeah, no.
Miranda
the ability
doesn't
to
have
do.
fire control, but she did regain. a
But also
shield.
with the new FAQ, you can't get that target lock until after both shots.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been out of it.
So it looks like we're turning guns on the ghost now.
Rolling an agility.
Looks like
Had
another
to have
range
been
3
some
shot.
damage there.
Oh yeah.
Another agility. All right. As soon as this shot. Actually, Ryad. If Ryad kills Miranda right now,
That would be.
Pretty bonkers. Curse is taking the TLT instead of the primary.
Huh.
So the fire control is over on that one.
Range 3, that's
Yeah.
the good call.
it's like maybe shield coming
Shield
off.
off of
After
Has to be Vessery.
Ryad's shot, we can update these totals.
yeah.
Ryad at range 3 with the crack shot.
Oh,
Big roll
she
here.
still-
She
the
still
crack
has the
shot.
crack shot. Yep.
Here comes the Hail Mary.
Are they debating arc?
checking for arc?
Nah. Looks like we got it.
Roll where we can see it.
He thinks he is. I think.
Did you put all 3 there?
What just happened?
Did he whiff?
They're back to dials. Oh, let me check on Miranda.
Unbelievable.
Well, I know that he didn't have a target lock on Miranda,
Right.
so maybe he just blanked out.
Kanan has 1 shield. Miranda has 1 shield.
Okay.
Somehow, amazingly, nothing happening really. Just the defenders slowly dying, and I don't understand how this is happening.
I don't either.
Time remaining.
Probably about 20.
So what do we got here? We got a 4Ks.
We have
4K from that outside defender, for sure.
Yeah.
18 minutes, 25 seconds.
Ryad's gonna move, so probably could move to the point where leaving room open for that other defender. Well, Kanan's gonna move forward first. And what do we think from Kanan? Like a soft.
Ryad
thing?
can turn any forward move into a K turn, right?
Mhm.
And she's got a 1.
No, fastest is a 2.
Fastest, okay. Because if she could do a 1K turn, I might just do that and hope to block Kanan. She may bank in to.
Where's she at? Well, she's pointed at that debris, so she couldn't do a 5K. She could if she was feeling very brave. But she's already got the stress. This is a crucial round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will determine it. I want to see where the target lock is.
So Josh has to get 3 more damage through on the ghost to get to half points.
And if we can somehow get 2 on Miranda, that is a huge amount of points.
That's like 52
that you
points
just
or
can't
something.
put a dent in because we shouldn't talk about half points on small ships. It's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it. And this small ship maybe shouldn't even still be in the game.
This, I mean, and I don't know if it's true all over the country or in the global meta, but in our local meta, the K-Wings have been sticking out like a sore thumb with regards to point fortressing.
Yep.
Like, people loading upwards of 60 points onto a K-Wing that just doesn't go down because
it
just runs away.
It runs
lives.
away. Yep.
And then
Massive
at the end of the day,
negative
they're
play
MOV.
experience.
You know, like interesting. Like looking at Curtis's record yesterday, he arrived late due to car trouble. He went 4-1, and that one was the one that was the default loss, which was a full loss, no MOV from that whatsoever. And then going into the final round, he was second seed. He had more MOV than all of the other 4-1s.
Wow. FFG, please break the K-Wing a little.
Yeah, could use a little softening up.
Kanan's target lock is on Vessery.
Sorry. I got there and I got my food and I was like, I should have asked other people if they wanted food. And then I was like, you know what? I have a time limit and they don't.
That's right. You got things to focus on.
That's right. This is my game plan. I've had 2 easy games and I got lunch. So that's what I'm hoping on. I win because of that.
Got some good practice rounds. I think if I played yesterday, my mind would have been like in the zone more. Cause I was not in the zone.
Yeah.
We got these dials
Who would you rather
still
play
going
against?
down.
I don't really want to play against either one.
Yeah,
I mean, if we're just looking at lists, I would rather go against the Kanan Ghost because I think even with Kanan reducing my damage down every turn, I think we can just
So what's
eventually win.
Did Dennis
win
get
that.
half points on you? On anything? Okay. Okay. Sorry, Dennis.
These guys are being very meticulous because they know this turn this round may determine the game.
This round is huge.
Especially with the time limit.
Miranda
What is that,
has
like
one
16
shield,
minutes?
one hull. She has just
14
been
and a half.
untouchable. And
No, but there's three defenders.
Kanan's got one shield
Barely
left.
3 defenders on the table.
Riot's been at
Vessery
one
has one
hull
shield.
since the opening engagement.
And the Glaive still has 3 hull. Yeah.
Kanan's still on the board?
Kanan is
He's
still
down to one
very
shield.
much on the board.
Has one shield.
So
still.
no one is winning right
Ryan's
now.
been able
We're
to
looking
split.
at final
Oh,
south.
the models off. I looked over there and I thought, oh, it's over.
You're the TO, right?
Yeah.
So, alright, is this the 2 or 3K coming in here? Looks like a 3.
Thanks, Tyler.
So he's going to opt not to barrel roll. He's just going to token up. And I was wondering if this would happen. Kanan is going in for blocking the 4Ks and hopefully getting anti-pursuit laser procs.
Yep.
And Josh saw right through it.
So
Not
that-
going to be able to barrel roll, though.
That defender's inside the TLT bubble, but might have Miranda coming right up the backside there.
Debating target lock or focus.
Yep.
This looks like it's going to be another round where Miranda doesn't take any shots and gains another shield back.
So if this is the Glaive, he's taking the target lock, hoping that the
For
Vessery
Vessery.
4K clears.
I don't know if it will. It doesn't look like it.
So that Ghost has to do a too hard to stay on the board next time, right? Because it's stressed.
Yeah. It's the only thing, and it has to be to the left. Not sure. Did that anti-pursuit laser go through? Also, Curtis has been telling his opponents to roll for anti-pursuit lasers when he should be the one rolling for anti-pursuit lasers.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that.
Yep, because Palp can make them guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah.
So it looks like everybody's outside of the primary for Miranda. So Miranda gains another shield. Same old song and dance. Stu's going out to check the state of the other ships. Looks like a defender spent an evade and got away.
Yeah, a critical like.
Miranda lives or dies.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool. That was super bad. Okay. Has anybody in Twitch like brought it up? Huh?
Okay, so the he had Josh roll for the anti-pursuit lasers. I went out and told him that he's supposed to roll for the anti-pursuit lasers, so the defender got his shield back. So Vessery's actually at 1 shield.
Vessery's at 1. Okay.
Miranda has 2 shields.
I think I got that.
Actually, at this point she might have 3. Let me go double check.
I added 1 for her shot just a second ago.
Okay. So our total should be good for now.
Looks like that. I think that's the glaive doesn't quite catch the back corner of the ghost, so Ryad is going to be putting some hits into the ghost. Oh, looks like we have hull damage through to the ghost now. How did the ghost get a R2D2? That's how. Got a hull damage and gain a shield back.
Slowly chipping away here.
Okay, so everyone knows what the ghost has to do to stay on the board. It's got to do the 2 hard turn.
I mean, he'll definitely fit if he does that 2 hard left, but he's not going to have any good shots.
No, and we've got the one defender who can get his K turn there, pointing towards the debris. That's still plenty of space. What does Ryad do?
If I'm Ryad, I have to move first, which is a bummer. I might 3 bank towards the left edge of the board there. I'll probably bump into the ghost, which will actually bump back into the other defender. But you'll get your evade token, and you'll have a much better angle on Miranda or the ghost.
Or potentially even block Miranda if Curtis tries to turn
It's
Miranda
true.
back in.
I don't think she will, though.
I have flown a K-Wing in exactly 1 game, so I have no idea the best way to
I'm
handle
guessing with the K-Wing, probably 1 forward, maybe 1 bank. I don't see a big movement happening here. So he's doing a straight.
Looks like a
of some
4 straight.
kind.
Oh, nope. Looks like we're setting up a bump.
No, he's got the templates that have each increment on them, so I think he's just gonna move it that way.
Yep. Smart.
Yeah. Does he keep it a straight or does he go a K?
I think he knows he's got to pour a few more hits into the ghost to get half points.
Yeah, the trick is keeping Ryad alive to get that shot. So still stressed, not going to be able to focus and use that Kanan ability.
No. But it looks like he will have a TLT shot on Ryad.
Yeah. With fire control from the looks of it. Unless that...
I think
Target
his
lock is
target lock's
Miranda's.
on one of the other defenders.
Alright, we got this beautiful...
Now that one,
Beautiful
I
arc
think, is
here.
in the bubble.
I think that's range 1, yeah. which is just going to be a massive broadside from that defender. Can just pour heaps of damage.
Thinking
on Kanan
2
this
straight and
round.
hoping he doesn't bump.
Yeah, because I mean, he probably expected that too hard. This is interesting, though. Not what I would have expected.
Well, he did a 3, so he still gets his evade.
He still gets the evade.
He's forcing the K-Wing to choose which defender to shoot at.
Yeah, the tricky thing is just letting that K-Wing going back up to full.
Yeah.
And that's the really hard thing to deal with, is when you get that regen ship that has every opportunity to gain all of the shields back, especially when it's worth as many points as it is.
Yeah.
And for the folks in chat, sorry about the lack of dice cam. Our players, or player, one of them in this match did not want to use the dice box, so we don't have the dice cam going on this round.
We hope to have it for the final match.
It's as painful for you as it is for us, because we can't tell what's going on either. We have to keep getting up and walking into the other room. Ooh, looks like some damage cards are getting heaped onto Kanan there. And a crit.
So he lost a shield
Let
and
me go
gained
peek at that crit real
Yep.
quick. And a weapons failure
Ooh,
crit
weapons
on the
failure
Ghost.
on Ghost. That's brutal.
Especially with the TLT.
Mm-hmm. I saw a lot of dice roll, and I don't actually know who was doing what that time.
Yeah, there was 3 dice and then 2 dice.
I don't know.
I can only assume that Miranda gained
Oh man,
another shield back.
and it looks like 3 more into the Ghost.
My God. Alright, so 3 more hull on that Ghost?
3 more hull, and I think it got a shield back from R2D2.
Did he roll to have to flip up a damage card?
He did roll, I think, yeah.
Okay. That's a weird regen mechanic that we haven't seen in a while.
So
4.5 minutes left. Have you been told
I
that?
think Brody just went out and told him. Yeah.
4.5 minutes.
So this may be the last turn.
He's gotta take something off the board. And not get something taken off the board in return. So
Points wise, should we start figuring it out?
we're
Man, I think there's
and there's 100 for the defenders, and there's half